Hey guys, Eric from Eric and Jen's Excellent Adventure, and we had a request recently to show you how we have our camper set up for winter camping here in Ohio. So I thought I'd just kind of run through that with you real quick. Let's start over in the bathroom. I'll meet you over there. Okay, that was a long walk. So if you watched my video on how I winterize our camper, which I will put in the video description below if you want to see that. I blow out all my water lines and I put RV antifreeze in the tanks. So since we don't have any water, I save those RV antifreeze jugs and we use that for flushing the toilet. Now, about 4 of these can fit along the back here and around that wall there, and that's where we store those. As far as the sink goes, we take this little jug here. It's a couple of gallons, and we'll use this for washing our hands, for washing dishes and stuff. It has the little spout on it, the flip up handle, so it stays going while you're trying to wash your hands, which is real nice. Like I said, it only holds a couple gallons, so we do take some extra water in a jug like this, whatever you need, and we'll pour it into here just to make our lives a little bit easier. As far as drinking water goes, we always put our drinking water in the refrigerator. We store the jugs under the bed, and we use the drinking water. We do that all year long. We always bring our own drinking water rather than using the tank. So speaking of the tank, I actually recently just did a video, keep an eye out for. I added a heating pad to our water tank, which is under there, and insulated the outer water lines, so that we can actually have water in the winter. It's just when I get home, I'll have to blow out the air lines. Blow out the water lines with the air compressor. So I haven't gone out yet with that. We're going to actually go this weekend. Keep an eye out down below, and I'll get that in the comments down there. I'll do an update on how that worked out. But as far as heat goes, normally we will be, at a campground with electricity, so we use the heat strip in the air conditioner. We did not like the built-in furnace that came with the camper that was here. It just sounded too much like a jet engine. We didn't like it. We pulled it out. I built a custom drawer to put in there, so that's more storage now. So if we don't have any hookups, any electricity, we can use the Mr. Buddy heater. This Mr. Buddy heater on low, the lowest setting, it'll sweat you out of here, just because it's such a small space. What we've actually learned to do is, you've been blinded by the chandelier light, but we'll turn this vent on, exhaust, so it's sucking out, and then we will actually open our bathroom vent, so that it pulls a little bit of the cooler air in and out. It pulls some of that heat out, and it recycles the air too. So, when you're burning propane, it consumes the oxygen in the air. So you want to vent, get a little more in there and vent that. But also, you can run these on those little green propane bottles. It just goes right into there. One small green bottle will last you about 4 hours on the lowest setting. Ask me how I know. What I've actually done is I've actually purchased a longer propane hose that screws in right there. Now this already has a regulator built into it, so you don't need a regulator on an external propane tank. So I bought a hose that connects here, and I will run it out that bottom door there, which goes under the bench, and I can run it right out the little electric door where the electric cord comes in, because I've changed that out. So the little little U-shaped hole that the cord used to run out of, I can run the propane line out of there, and I'll put a tank out on the side. Other than that, there's really not much to it. Like I said earlier, I winterized the camper, so even with bringing our own water, the storage tanks can still be an issue, the gray and black. Normally, I mean, it's not that bad. It will dump unless you get into very, very cold temperatures, which we have a couple times. And actually, our last time out, it was, I think, single digits. And when we got home, tanks wouldn't dump. I waited a few days and it warmed up, and then I'm able to dump here at home, which is nice. That problem would have to be yeah, more heaters and stuff on the lines outside, and that. And I'm not planning on getting into that. Um, but the RV antifreeze does help it, like I said, to a certain degree. But usually we don't have any problems. And I'm looking forward to actually having water in the camper where I can take a shower in the camper. Because, when it's single digits outside and it's cold, you don't want to be going to the campground shower facilities. You want to be staying in your nice warm camper. But other than that, it's pretty much how we do it. I mean, we've been doing this 3-4 years. We really enjoy it. Well, I shouldn't say we enjoy the cold weather by any means, but we enjoy getting out there when the campgrounds aren't full. You don't have you decide you want to go away for the weekend. You can make a reservation. Pretty much everywhere is open. And you know what? And it's great to hang out with friends and just kind of go see the little towns, and it makes the winter go by a little bit faster. So if you haven't tried it, think about it. Give it a shot. Watch some of our videos. Heck, come along with us if you want. But other than that, yeah. So until next time, guys, keep it safe in your travels. Keep it between the mustard and the mayo. Bye.